Hey guys, so my name is Luke. I'm currently a student of Bocconi, and we're going to show you how you can apply and what it would what would help you to get accepted. So for starters, you need to have a CV, a motivational letter, and you need the selection test, either the SAT, the ACT, or the Bocconi test. So there are, I think, 3 application rounds for Bocconi. The one is in June, which I recommend, which you can apply in your 3rd year of high school. And there are 2 rounds in your 4th year of high school. The deadlines are the 15th of January last year. This year it's 25th of January. And you can apply in the June session as well. Although the June session is really competitive and I wouldn't recommend applying then. So as you can see, this is their website. So you just type in Bocconi into Google. This is what's going to pop up. And what's really important is that you go through the website and you check out everything they have, because there's a bunch of news, student associations, alumni, learning, research. There's even a campus app which you can check out. And they have a bunch of YouTube videos which you can see, and you can mention in your motivation letter some of the things you find on the website, which would show your dedication to them. And you need to prove that you're the right person, not for the job, but for the course. So let's say you're applying to management and you say how you've managed the restaurant, or you don't even need to have a business. You can just say you've seen or heard how other people do it and you want to start your own business. And you can incorporate, for example, this slogan, knowledge that matters, or I don't know, you go into their research and you check out some of the reports they have, or see evaluation. What is this? Okay. For example, so you check out some of the research and you see that it's really interesting for you, and you can just put that in your essays. That would really make you stand out. And you need to have some achievements. They're not going to accept you if you're just a normal high school student with, an average SAT. By the way, the SAT to get into Bocconi is 1,200, 1,250. Below that, don't even bother applying with the SAT, because they're not going to accept you. If you want to take the ACT or the Bocconi admissions test, that's also possible. I'm not really sure from what result they start to accept people, but they consider your whole application. So that's why it's really important that you make a good CV, a good motivational letter, and you have a nice portfolio. Your profile needs to be unique, and you need to stand out from the crowd, because Bocconi, I think, has thousands of applications, tens of thousands of applications, and they only accept like 1,000 each year. So it's pretty competitive. So if you went into Google and you said acceptance rate of Bocconi, you would see that they accept only less than half. That's why you need to be unique, So I can show you some examples of how you can make your CV unique and how you can stand out, but we're gonna do that in another video. Right now, I just wanted to kind of show you how would you apply. So the same goes for any university. If you went to NYU, for example, New York University, you still need to take the SAT. You still need to stand out. So their website is, again, really thorough as well. And it's the same, for example, for IE Business School in Spain. Values, you see their website. For SAD as well. Faculty, research. So I'm going to create a video for each and every one to kind of guide you through the process. But you need to consider, so see their logo is do good, do better. So all of this should be considered when applying. And it wouldn't be the worst. Like, you should prepare yourself well for the SAT. It's like your gateway to the university. So what you should know is, if you want to prepare for the SAT, you go into College Board, and you're going to find 10 free preparation tests for the SAT online. So there is even no reason for you to buy these hefty books. So I bought the free books and now I'm gonna sell them because, believe me, they're completely useless. So do not buy thousands of books. Just go into their website and download the 10 free SAT practice tests. So practice tests. Let me show you now. Okay, see? Free official SAT practice tests. So you just download all of them, practice, and okay. So besides that, I would recommend going through some techniques to kind of do the test faster because you're really limited in time. Let me see. Show you what I mean. So this is how it looks like, and the most competitive exercises is the first part, the reading test, because you have to read all of the text and answer questions. And I would recommend when they say answer to the previous question, that means that you should consider 2 questions for the same answer, and you can just like kind of label the lines. You see line 33, so you go line 33, that's here, and you can draw kind of with a pencil, you can draw triangles there, and then for the second one you can draw circles and kind of visualize where you need to look at, and then you find the answer, and you basically get 2 answers for 1. So that's what you should do. And then the grammar, the definitions, form, nearly, means. So you just read line 2. Where is that? Let's see. Had he followed form? So some kind of advice or something. Customs, yeah. So it's probably customs. So you should look at the context and answer these context questions and the double questions first, because they're the easiest. See, answer the previous question. So you basically can get half of the exercises just by doing that. And then we pass on to the meaning of the text. So you kind of need to skim read because you have 5 or 6 of these passages and you're not going to be able to read all of them in how much time? 65 minutes. It's really too much. So my advice is to visualize and skim read through them. The second test is the grammar test. For that, you just need to practice your grammar. I'm gonna upload a bunch of material for you guys in the future. If you're willing to take a look, that can help you as well. So the grammar questions, I think that if you just read and do them, there's not a bunch of problems there. And for maths, the main thing is that you know the tactics of how to read what they mean. You know, not like do it the hard way, but try to do it the fastest way possible. Because again, there's a bunch of exercises here, and if you calculate everything, you're not going to have enough time. So you need to look for shortcuts. That's my advice. So that's for the third one. And these, so at the end of the third and fourth section of the tests, you're going to have some calculations. So if you do not know something, just skip it and go on, because 1 point is not going to matter as much as all of the others. So you should focus on getting as many exercises correct as possible. But if you don't get a few of them, it's not a problem. So you're not aiming for the top score. You just need to have above average scores to get into good universities. So there's no point in getting each and every exercise correct. So just focus on getting as many as possible. So now I want to tell you how you can write a good motivation letter. So these are the common application essay prompts, and Common App is how you use is what you use to apply to American universities, IE in Spain or SAT in Spain, or some other European universities that have the SAT as their selection test. So these are some of the questions, and I'm going to show you my essay, which I used last year. So background, identity, interest, or talent that is meaningful to you. So I talked about my business in Serbia, and then you say how you got the idea, connect it to your school, what has it done to you, personal growth, why was it hard for you, then again the conclusion. You can put something funny in to kind of release this tension, and then I talked about that. So basically, you have to show some values: cultural diversity, no free lunch for economics. If you're applying to economics, that would be really cool. You can plug in some line from university, like knowledge that matters, do good, do better, from SAT or Bocconi. So kind of make you stand out. If you need help, you're free to contact me on my email, and I can also show you another motivational letter. So here's another application. First, you talk about why you want their program, what experience has brought you here, knowledge that matters. There you can put a good quote, which program you would like to study, why, what are your competences, so languages, competitions, sports, anything, how did you get your inspiration. Then you can talk about something specific to you. I had an MUN conference. You can say a sports tournament. You can say a language competition, anything basically. Again, the conclusion. So you need to showcase what you've been through, what makes you special, and why you want that university. So here's an example. I hope it helps, and good luck.